battle of top 10 teams. Two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. The Aztecs will kick this deep to get us going. Here's the fair catch by the return man. So San Diego State's offense will have the football first here. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
And they'll start off with a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Physical run, breaking tackles. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And the Aztecs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the toss and heads left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Man tackled after a small pickup there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Down he goes, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. The Sooners offense out there for their first possession. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, a slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Sooners come to the line to run the hurry-up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting they thought with certain formations they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly...
Just runs through a man, a mismatch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
He's going to hand this off. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Makes a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
They've got him down out near the 40. Critical third down play for this offense right here. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. It's a solid game to pick up the first down in what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. The Sooners will try to keep this drive moving. San Diego State has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. There's a 1st and 10 play. And they hand it off to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to pass this time. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This will be fair caught, way back at the 5-yard line. The San Diego State offense on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. A flip back to the QB. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. You get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
The game makes it 2nd and medium.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch. That's a
design quarterback keeper. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Aztecs are in the red zone. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Will he score here? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Makes a quick catch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Caught quickly. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now. They'll go hurry up here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Throwing for his running back. The ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. The ball is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I like the call here by the offensive coordinator. After the interception on the previous drive, you get your quarterback a nice, easy throw, something underneath. Try to get him back into rhythm. Let's see what he can do from here.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Catch made, but the defender grabs him behind the line of scrimmage. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. To throw, it's Hawkins. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Hard running there, breaking tackles. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, He's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Aztecs move into the red zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Has caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Aztecs. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch, their vertical, or their speed. But nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Hawkins. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, San Diego State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. With a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The Aztecs will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's caught across the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st half. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. No huddle here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Short connection to the tight end here. The tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the 1st down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. The shotgun running play call. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. And the Aztecs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. San Diego State has the lead here, Kurt. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. On the toss play, runner moving left. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
1st and goal, handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. So they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. Exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country.
He'll take a deep shot. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They go with a direct snap. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Again, makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Hold it.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Aztecs bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. To throw, it's Hawkins. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's caught, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion sets up a second down play. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back to throw again. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 1st down and 10. Direct snap to the back. Powering right past the defender. Already got the 1st down, but looking for more yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the Aztecs lining up here on 1st and 10. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. One last shot incomplete, but they wrap up the victory. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly